I'm just nerding out right now.
It's called movie magic.
It is. This movie's magic. It is magic. Yes, thank you. Hey guys, what's up? We finally have it. This movie has been out for about a month in the big cities, Los Angeles and New York, and it's finally going wide. And here in Little Rock in Central Arkansas, I saw 1917. This movie won Best Director and Best Drama at the Golden Globes, and which was interesting because it had like a lot of people haven't seen it yet, and so I'm like, I need to see this. Finally saw it. You need to too. This movie is amazing. It's honestly just Sam Mendes and Roger Deakins just showing off. Like, how impressive of a movie can we possibly make? This movie follows two British soldiers in World War I, and they get a mission to deliver a letter across enemy lines like 8 miles away, so like 1,600 British soldiers don't die. They're running into a trap and they have to stop it. The whole movie is shot to make it look like it's one long take. Obviously it's not one long take, that would be insane. But there's only one hard cut, and it's almost jarring when it happens. It is impressive. Even if you don't like, or if you don't pay attention to stuff like that, it'll still blow your mind with how it's just immersive. We're just following these people the whole time, never looks away. It takes a while to get used to the motion blur, because again, it's constantly moving. It rarely stops unless there's like a dialogue scene or Roger Deakins wants to show off how amazing he can be at painting pictures. Like if you like history and learning about, or if you know a lot about how disgusting and grimy this war was, it's hard to watch sometimes. There's one of the opening scenes is them trying to go across no man's land, and it's a horror movie. There's no music. It's creeping along, like you think like someone's like gonna snipe them or someone's over there hiding, and it's so well done. One problem with the movie though is it is all in one shot, and I think a lot of this movie is just them walking, and it is like on purpose. Like, you're supposed to be looking at like all the destruction and how this beautiful land is now just mud and mortars and dead bodies. But there's a few scenes where it's literally just him walking through a forest for about like 45 seconds while like something's off in the distance, and like you can see it off in the distance, and we're getting closer and closer and closer. But it's, in most movies, like we'll just cut that walking. It's interesting how they decided to do that. It's still absolutely mind-boggling impressive. We follow them jumping off of a bridge into the water, going through rivers, not cutting. I have no idea how they made this movie. I'm just nerding out right now.
It's called movie magic.
It is. This movie's magic. It is magic. Yes, thank you. This is one of those movies where you see it and I can't stop thinking about it. Like, it is a magician. Sam Mendes is a magician, and they made this incredible movie. And I think this is what Saving Private Ryan did with World War II. This is World War I. Where like this movie will be, everyone's going to talk about it in regards to just great cinematography, great direction, great acting, great special effects. The editing, like, I don't know how it blows my mind. I don't know where they hid the cuts. Sometimes they would be like, whenever they go inside, it's pitch black for half a second. I'm like, there it is. This movie, you can watch it so many times. I want to see it right now again. Just watching where they hid the cuts, how the camera did this. Like, I'm sure sometimes they're on a jib, they take it off, then they're on Steadicam, then they put it on something. I have no idea how they did it. It's insane. But go see this movie, please. It's a hard R. It's a war movie, so be ready for that. There's a lot of scenes that are gruesome. If you know anything about World War I and the trenches, it's gross. I want to give it a 10. I want to give it a 10 running scenes out of 10. Like, this movie is mind-boggling. I don't understand how they made this. Again, as Michael screamed across, it is movie magic. This movie just makes you want to like watch everything about how they did this. You can watch it a million times and see different little things that were hidden in here and over here. And the cinematography, I can't talk enough. Roger Deakins and Sam Mendes, instantly are winning the Oscars. This is going to sweep all of the technical Oscars as it deserves. Go see this movie, please. Holy cow.
Un esercito di prodi